What's going on, guys? This is Taste, and I'm bringing you another episode of How to GB. This is episode 9, I think. Search and destroy on Carbon against EU Gaming, and I'm going to take my usual rush through the middle on this map. See this guy on the truck, but I can't get him, so I'm just going to call him out and run straight into this spawn building. Once you get into this spawn building, it's pretty much game over for the other team, normally, because you can get around the whole flanks of their maps. I don't know how I didn't see the guy in Sniper Nest there, but I did manage to pick up the guy behind him, which may have been called out to me at the time, I don't quite remember. This is an absolute embarrassment moment here. See this guy on the floor, I saw him well early, just walked straight into him, I don't know how I missed him. But yeah, there's not much to say about that. That really, I'd rather not talk about it, to be honest. But that is a defeat in the first round because I was last alive. Quite a rush of stuff what happened. I don't think I'm aware of most of what happened there, so I'm not going to be able to go into much detail about it, but you saw my particular plan, which is the middle rush. We're going to go for the B rush here on the offense side. It's me, Maxi, Restless and Simo playing. Probably should have introduced that at the start, but oh well, you know now. And I'm going to take my usual route along this left side. It's important to stick close to the wall, as a lot of people are in that building there, which I managed to miss him with the nade. But he comes around the bottom here and I can clean him up. It's important I didn't try and go around the corner or go back to the top, because I didn't quite know what he was doing. In situations like that, it's best to wait and make your opponent make the mistake. You're not going to make a mistake by doing nothing. So you wait for them to move, see what they're doing and react accordingly. And I think this is Maxi left, and he's just out the back still because he's got his assault rifle trying to pick people off that are running through the middle. And he's just going to try and lock the areas down as he moves slowly around the map. He gets this guy here with the wall bang. Excellent stuff. So this series has been a little bit halted. I think there was 6 days in between a big spree of episodes and this one. That's just because I haven't been playing so many GBs recently because I've been a bit busy with stuff, so obviously it's a little bit limited for gameplay, but there's not much to worry about. There's this match that I've got here, and then I'll play a few more GBs tonight and other stuff, and depending on how many gameplays I get will depend on when we next get the episode. And you could see there that Maxi just got unfortunately taken out, not knowing where people were. They had a lot of people against him, and I don't think he was running dead silence at the time either, which probably didn't help the cause. But never mind, he was running marksman so that he could pick people off. The idea was he stayed at the back of the spawn, so dead silence wasn't necessary, although usually in search and destroy I would definitely recommend it. And I remember halfway through my rush there, there's a guy who keeps rushing this truck, so I take him out straight away. Well, I say keeps rushing, he did it last round, so I'm looking for it. And I'm going to push him through this house. Normally you find a little person on that house, but Max is looking over there, and I see this guy running straight in here and take him out. Stuns and nades come through this door here, you'll see. Loads of them. So I start moving away. They know I'm in here. They're probably coming for me, so I'm going to start coming around the back. I'm not going to take it too fast, but I do take it too quickly around this one corner, naturally the corner that he's on. But I think because I saw the green triangle come in, I assumed I was safe, but I wasn't. Never mind. And I think this is Restless we're watching in the back there. This is Maxi we're watching pushing through here, I think, because Simo's got the MP7, which is there. You just got a glimpse of in the house. And Restless is going to get taken out in a moment. So Simo and Maxi are left in their spawn. And there's Restless getting taken out. Simo's going to go and watch A, as you'll see. Maxi's going to come round to B. And that's what you do when there's 2 left. This is 4v4, which is a little bit different to 3v3, whereas in usual you want to keep watching the routes and stuff. In 4v4 it's important not to get yourself outnumbered, because if you get yourself into a 1-on-2 situation or a 1-on-3 or even a 1-in-4 situation, it's really unlikely that you're going to come out if all the gunfights happen at the same time. And you'll see Simo sees this guy right here and takes a good flanking move around the side there. He doesn't want to come straight back out from where he was before, because he doesn't know what the other person's doing, doesn't know if they're looking for him. And much as he could come out at any time and make the person completely unaware of when they're coming out, it's not expected. He's just going to pop out and start shooting. He wants to pop out from somewhere that the person isn't expecting as well. That gives him 2 advantages over them, but he was running away anyway and got caught on a corner by the looks of it. But we've managed to pull that back to 2-1. We were keeping composure, making sure we didn't do anything stupid, didn't give up on the game because we got 2-0 down. So I'm going to get the bomb again. And we're going to do the B rush again because we like the B rush on this map. Going to A is quite difficult. There's that long building in the middle and you continuously get taken out there. The cover in the middle gets the look through the little door in on the side, which is quite difficult. And I see this little gunfight between Restless and one of the enemies, and I don't want it to shoot because I was stunned and couldn't see the green name, which is a bit fortunate for whoever was the guy facing Restless, because I got a clean shot straight at his head. But I didn't want to shoot him in case the game was the other way around. As you can see, I didn't really see a lot going on in that game, but I think it was the simple shutdowns of areas. As you can see, we noticed as a flank coming, a guy comes up this side. I think I saw him actually and called him out. Now that I think about it, I think there's a little bit about 5 seconds ago. You may have seen it if you paid more attention than I am to the gameplay. That he ran past those stairs you could see in the scoreboard there. And now I've got the defence, so this time I've already rushed through the middle twice and I've been shooting that guy twice. One time I just shot him, the other time I killed him, so I'm going to change it up a little bit. They'll all keep running past this truck, so I'm going to use the truck for cover. I'm going to pick this guy up at the back. What you don't manage to see there, because I'm completely flashed, is the moment the flash hits me, I drop straight to the floor. There's no reason why I should be above the truck at that stage, and I just keep spraying. I know roughly where he is. I'd let the aim assist in the game do the rest of it. The aim assist really shouldn't be there. I wish they'd let us turn it off, but it doesn't. And I'm going to check this house, which I normally do, and they're not going around. Someone just died there. He was calling slope, 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 slope. So I start going up here, make sure he's not coming from the other side there, and then catch him on the side of my screen, as you can see there, and just take him quickly down with the silenced MP7 that I like to use on a lot of search maps, because a lot of the GB maps are close quarters, so you need a SMG. But if you get stuff like bootleg, you may see me using the ACR. I don't have a particularly wide variety of guns. It's only really the MP7, the ACR, and the PP90M1. So as you can see, we're taking the B rush again, and I'm coming down this left side, but I'm going to start flashing this area. You can see there's stuff coming here in the middle. I'm going to watch the middle for that gunfight I saw Restless in last time. I did get a hit mark with the flash. Restless died when I wasn't looking, so I don't even know what happened. And I'm going to keep flashing down there. I can see I'm getting stunned. The nade doesn't get anything, which means he's moved, so I'm going to wait. I'm going to see if he's advancing, and there he is. He comes rushing around that corner. Now I'm waiting for the enemy to make the mistakes rather than going in and making my own. I'm going to come back and I'm going to use this barrel. This is a spot you don't see a huge amount of people using. A lot of people would rather go into the sniper nest, which is good, because that way it makes the opposition go and look at the sniper nest. So if you're taking a position slightly different from that, you'll get them in the place they look second, which is beneficial. And you'll see I ran stuck close to the wall, so the guy in that building couldn't quite see me, but I think he got a little glimpse of my arm or something as I came down. So he came down to try and meet me, but I managed to beat him with the hip fire. And I think the other person has just died here, so I'm going to creep round to A. They may have died a little bit early actually, now I think about it, but the opposition seems to know pretty much where I am based on the skull. Takes me out with these barrels. I can't remember how many of them are left, so it's a bit difficult to say what was actually going on there. And that's brought it down to overtime. I don't know if I've explained this in a previous video, but in Search and Destroy overtime, the team with the most kills gets defense, which as you can see is what is happening here. So we're on defense. I'm going to rush straight through the middle, because last time I was on the truck, and I'm just going to check that they're not looking for the truck, but I see there's two coming through here. I try and spray them down, but there's a third one coming in just lagging behind. It's a pretty good tactic. You keep the same brush but have someone slightly behind to pick off the people that try and flank them, try and pick them off. And you'll see, I think this is Max. He's going on a small tear there, but does get picked up by someone. Restless manages to finish him off, holding on to the B-bomb the moment it gets planted, staying just outside it. He takes this guy here and realises that that was it. So he has just won the round for us, and there's his little celebration because he's a freak. And he's getting onto the diffuser, which we were all egging him on to do. It's annoying in Search and Destroy rounds when you get the person that wants to sit around and fire all their ammo out or knife the air until the bomb time is at this very minimum. But that is the end of this episode of How to GB. The next round is on Capture the Flag, because they love giving us that, and it's on bootleg. And I will see